Hey Void, how you doing? Well, now we're finally into when I actually was watching movies in September, rather than just getting through my August backlog. Mostly, there's still one or two that I'm still not quite ready to talk about yet from there. So, let's see. So, Halloween 2, 1981. So they didn't have it on Shutter, so I decided just to dig up my own copy, watch this one, and preferably Halloween 3 before carrying on to Halloween 4 and 5. Cool. That was the plan. So, I own Halloween 2. Able to watch it. Perfect. And it's a good time, but it's no Halloween. Definitely diminishing returns happen pretty soon. This one is. They definitely had to felt like they needed to up some things on it in order to get it going, but it's still like Carpenter's still writing and he's still producing, even if I don't believe he's directing in this case. But it definitely builds on the storyline from there, and it takes up minutes after the last one ended. In fact, the beginning of this one recaps that. So, Halloween 2. Michael Myers is still alive, and Laurie, traumatized, is rushed to a hospital. And so, Michael continues his stalking, kills a few people on the way, and makes his way to the hospital, determined to finish what he started, and decimates the hospital staff in the process. Now, this is the one where it does come out that she's actually his sister, and he's determined to hunt down her because of that, because he killed his sister back then. He had another sister that she didn't know that she was related to him, because after everything, she was pretty much adopted. Okay, cool. That became a stylish lore for most Halloween incarnations. Almost Halloween is really weird and branching. The Halloween 2018 I reviewed before is the only one that doesn't include that little detail. That one only factors the original Halloween in. Otherwise, now Halloween splits here, and this one either goes to 4 and 5 or to H20, depending. And in either case, they reference the whole sister angle that was introduced here in Halloween 2. So, is it as good as the first one? Of course not. Lightning doesn't strike twice like that easily. This one, it's still fun though. They definitely up the gore and the gruesomeness of the kills, and it's definitely a much more violent movie, but it does lack that stalking atmosphere that the first one had. It's still there to some degree, and the music is still killer, but there is a little bit lacking. Still, not enough that I turned down this movie. It is still one of the better slasher movies out there, especially in terms of a slasher sequel. I think Halloween 2 ranks above most in most series, with the exception of maybe Nightmare on Elm Street 3. So this one's definitely one of the better slashers. It's better than most Jason films, I would say. I'll give this one a nice 7 MacGuffins. It's definitely up there. It's good. It's worth seeing. Particularly, it's kind of a double feature with Halloween. Since these two play right back to back, you can watch them both and not. Other than a little bit of a stumble with a recap, it's a seamless transition. But that said, it's a bloodier film. There's a lot more nudity in this one, and a lot more, well, blood. So it's a more extreme version of what's going on, but oddly enough, that seems to take away from Halloween in some way. Still worth seeing. Highly recommend it. And Jamie Lee Curtis is still great. Donald Pleasance still amazing, and if anything, he's leading even more into it here. So I do recommend Halloween 2. Definitely check it out. Makes a good double feature, particularly since we are coming up on October now. The Halloween series is worth visiting. For the most part. It gets a little choppy later. We'll talk about it then. See you soon.